All About Home Care started 10 years ago. The inspiration was actually an article in the Newport Daily News. At the time, I worked for a company supporting children with special needs and knew that I needed to do something else, but I wasn't sure what. And I read this article about a company that supported seniors in the community, and it was like, oh wow, I can do this. And everybody thought I was crazy because I went from, a really a good job working normal hours to deciding, okay, tomorrow I'm going to quit and I'm going to open my own business and I'm going to support seniors. But I did have the education because I was, my background with my degree was human development, so I was able to work with anybody from babies to seniors. I also had experience providing support in the homes for children with special needs. So jumping to seniors was not a huge leap. We started out in the early days just providing a companionship company, companionship services. And that was things like offering to drive somebody to a medical appointment, anything to help a senior stay in their home and be safe and comfortable. It might have been taking them to a wedding because somebody with dementia struggles to go to their granddaughter's wedding without some help from the family. So we would go and we would take care of that. And we'd be like their companion at the wedding. So this is a really fun job, actually. We've done vacations with people. We've taken them to Florida. Somebody wants to go see their son and they can't get on a plane and he can't come here. We just send somebody with the client. He spends the whole weekend with them in the hotel and makes sure he gets back and forth to his son's house and then flies back with him. We do things like meal preparation and laundry and housework, and that's what it looked like in the early days. But as we worked through the years, we found that some of our clients that were still with us needed a more medical model. So we did get our home nursing care provider license, and that means that now I do everything from that companionship right on through to skilled nursing. So we have nurses, we have certified nurse assistants that can do personal care, showers and transfers. We do hospice work, and we still do the companions and the weddings too. We started out supporting Newport and Bristol counties, and recently we added 2 more counties. We added South County and Kent County. But at this point we don't have any clients in those areas, even though we say we support them, because I have to make sure I have staff in those areas. So you're always playing this balancing game. So it's important for me to keep the geography small so I can manage the staff as well as the clients and supervision. So at this point, primarily Newport and Bristol County. I don't get to go out and do assessments anymore because I'm not a nurse, and with the medical license we have, a nurse has to do the assessments. So I miss that. I miss meeting my clients and getting to know them as well as you do. But I enjoy my staff. And just the idea that we're supporting the community, I think, with a really good service, and we keep trying to do it better and better. So that's the reward. When our caregivers are interviewed by our human resource generalist, she does a really good job of getting to know them. We actually have a paper that we ask them questions about their hobbies and the skills they have and things they like to do. Do they play music? Whatever we can find out. And then when we do our assessment with the client, we ask the exact same questions. So we find out a little bit about them. Our goal is to put those 2 people together that have similarities. Sometimes the schedules don't make that possible, but we certainly do the best we can. Okay. And then we have a computer that does the same thing, which is the second way. We feed all this information we get into our computer, and when it's trying to match the schedules and the caregivers, it looks at that and it says, oh, here's a good match. This is what makes the company fun and interesting.